you're 26.
Right.
And as a 26-year-old man, going on, you're gonna be 27 soon, right? Like
February.
February. So you know, so let's say 27-year-old man, you know, what would you say to those? Because you're in your 20s, you're in your late 20s. What would you say to those in your? When I say those, I mean like other 5%ers, or even other conscious men who just may not be citizens of this nation.
Right.
But what would you say to those who are in their late 30s, late 40s, you know, 50s and 60s? What would you say to those men who are trying to be responsible for, you know, for the younger youth, like those trying to give a message to you?
Those who trying to like
give you a message and always young, because you know your OGs are always know the task of teaching, but what would being that you're a little older, what would be your advice to them to getting to someone like yourself as well as those younger than you?
Well, first things first, you know, proper education always correct error. In order to properly teach, you need proper students, and for a student to be proper, a student wants to learn. You see what I'm saying? So it's like me posting things on IG. It's like I put it out there for everybody, but whoever becomes a student, that's their choice, right? They choose, we're the chosen ones, you know what I'm saying? You choose yourself. So that's the first thing, you know, when it comes to dealing with us, make sure you're dealing with somebody who wants to learn. The second thing I would say is that peep where we're lacking. You know what I'm saying? You're OG, you got the wisdom now. So you should, like, your ability to look, listen, and observe should be like times 100 right now. Observe us, see where we lacking, come from that direction to teach, and you'll definitely have our attention. A second thing I would say, if you are, you know, a guard and you know you're 9 to 5 and you know some white man is paying you to take care of your bills and do that's fine, I understand. But you gotta also understand the time we in now. There's a lot of guards like me. We are business owners. We not trying to work for people. We work for ourselves. Do not project that energy onto us. That works for you and that helps you and you take care of your family. That's fine. Somebody like me, I am a boss. I am a boss. Way before, like, I'm in here in the room when we move out and we're in a big ass office and shit like that, I'm still gonna think of myself as a boss. When I'm dealing with my team, I'm a leader. But as far as outside of that, I am a boss. You have to understand all the other youngins, all the other young guards, they think of themselves as a boss. Come with a boss's energy. You understand?
Real quick, that's so basically you're saying the way to reach the younger 5%ers or younger generation, younger generation, is to teach them how to be bosses, because that's,
you know, you gotta think about it. We watch our parents struggle. Why am I gonna go do the same thing my parents did? Why? It didn't work out. I appreciate you did what you had to do to take care of me and to raise me to be, you know, civilized and whatnot. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it, but now it's my turn to provide for myself. Why am I gonna put myself in the same exact position where I'm struggling, No, we gotta change the tide, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're talking about stuff like generational wealth, you're talking about how we need to own our own business, own our own, you're not accomplishing any of that with a 9 to 5. And you're not accomplishing any of that working for them. You're not, you can't, it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have the mentality to be a business owner, to be an entrepreneur, and do this, that, and third, that's fine. You know what I mean? But you cannot project that energy onto somebody like me, because to me, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. To me, I'm like, you God, and the devil give you money to take care of your family, but you God though.
Oh wait, yeah. So these are some of the layers that we work on.
These are real conversations. We don't have to go there, because at the end of the day, our Father did teach to have a trade and to take care of yourself and your family and hold yourself accountable. I'm with all that. My thing is that tread lightly though, because there are guys like me. That's the first thing we're gonna call out. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna go, because to us it's like you have to be a living example. That's why the youth, they look up to celebrities. They make money doing what they love. You know what I'm saying? You hate your job and you're trying to put me in a position to be like you, and you hate your job.
Because they feel safe. Maybe that's a place where you can feel safe.
I'm just saying, man, if you go, you safe anywhere. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. If you go, you safe anywhere, man. You safe anywhere. Do for self.
That's the bottom line, is to do for self.
Right. The bottom line is to put yourself to do, and that's another thing too. If you got a 9 to 5 and you using the takeaway method, Brother Ben speaks on that all the time. Brother Ben X, he speaks on the takeaway method. Having your 9 to 5, taking a nice percentage of that and investing in yourself. Whether you're pooling the money to start your own business or you already have your own business already and you putting that money into it. The takeaway method, I am definitely a big believer in that. But yeah, beyond any of that, it's time to do for self, man. Nobody, if you think about what we want, there's nothing wrong with wanting, houses and cars and, generational wealth. There's nothing wrong with that. We gotta be righteous in that pursuit of happiness. You know what I mean? That's all. We just have to be righteous. And I just think like the more we see elders who encourage us to be that kind of person, the more like we can reconnect with them. You know what I'm saying? I think the biggest issue right now is like a lot of elders are trying to get the young guys to do the stuff that didn't work for them, and we're not gonna do it. At least I know I'm not. Not gonna do it.
Well, can you give us a quick example of that? Like
I was with I'm not gonna put a name out there, but I was with a guard and I told him about the station and stuff like that. He told me I need to stop doing that. I need to get a regular job.
What?
He told me straight up, I need to get a regular job, get a trade like a lot of fathers said, and use that to take care of myself.
This is a trade. This is a skill.
But this is what I'm saying. He was projecting on me. See, one thing I know about the guard is that he don't have his own shit. One thing I know about the guard is that he don't have exactly a 9 to 5, but security guard here and this and third. You know what I mean? Make your bread, take care of yourself. You're doing what you got to do. Obviously, you can travel and you eating, and that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? And once I peep, it's like it's nothing for me to be upset about. It's just he's projecting. He don't know what I know. He don't know how much been sacrificed, how much was invested. He don't know any of these things, and that's what I mean. You know what I mean? You don't know anything about the young guard, but you say you need to do this, you need to do that. Like the minute I told him that I had a radio station, he was supposed to ask me questions about it. You know what I'm saying? Observe, do the knowledge to what it is. Right off rip, he's like, oh, don't.
Some people are just not qualified to give you the answers. Some people are just not qualified to walk you through anything.
Bad teachers.
Bad teachers.
Bad teachers is what I call them. Yeah, bad teachers. Everybody's a teacher, so there's just the good ones and the bad ones. You know what I'm saying? It was at least that was a bad teaching moment. I'll put that. Okay, that was a bad teaching moment because the God, for the most part, he's writing exactly, especially with the lessons, he's writing exactly. So.
If Mecca did this.